Okie dokie, I do believe we should be now live. Let's have a look-see. Yeah, looks like our stream is live, but let me really quickly put the sound on here to make sure. Look-see. Yeah, it sounds like me. Our stream is live, but let me really quickly. Yeah, alright, good. I'll turn off that again. Sounds like we're live and good to go. Hello, everybody. This is your pal Minsk here today, bringing you another first look at a recently released game. This is Styx, Blades of Greed, the third part in the Styx series. Now, if I understood correctly, there was a game called Of Orcs and Men that showed up even before the Styx games, and the character Styx was originally from those, is my understanding, so this could also be considered the fourth game, but I can't remember if there were more Orcs and Men games, so I got no clue. Yeah, sorry for missing the Monday, just circumstances conspired not to allow me to stream on Monday, which is when I have tried to stream as often as possible, but this time that Monday did not work out for me, so but I'm coming a little late here, and we're also not streaming Super Robot Wars. I guess I'll let that simmer until next week. Because, yeah, I wanted to do one of these again. One of these, like, let's look at a new game. And it's a new game that I've been really excited for. So I think that's a great excuse to, like, take a couple hours to play something completely new for a bit here. Just get a feel for it. I've tried the first Styx, Master of Shadows, and I played a little bit into it, and it seemed cute, but was just a little, I don't know, like, I'm not even saying it's a little too unpolished, because I can live with some janky games, but something about it just like, just could not manage to go further than like a little bit into it. Didn't really shine me. The second effort was a lot better, Shards of Darkness. I don't even really know why. I guess the combat was a little bit better in it. Like, it was atrocious in the first one, I would, if I can use such a strong word. I don't know. And these games aren't supposed to be about combat, because these are, like, very much stealth games where you want to avoid fighting. Like, stealth, very stealth-focused stealth games. True stealth. So I could forgive a bad combat system to some degree, but I do remember Master of Shadows, I like actively wanted to avoid combat, not just because like I'd be at a disadvantage, but it was just so awful to play in that, I seem to recall. Shards of Darkness seemed better improved, it was more tolerable, you still wanted to avoid combat, but it didn't feel like the entire game broke once combat started, and I thought the level design was pretty fun. It was pretty great. The powers were pretty good. It was fun. It was like a simple little immersive sim thingy. So very delightful. Oh yeah, it has a really strong first level too. It's like where you're like grappling between airships in that first level. That was some good stuff. Great first level for a game. So altogether, Shards of Darkness, great effort. If they've improved the formula here in Blades of Greed, it's gonna be like a really good game at that point. Like, not just for a janky stealth game fan like myself, but this might like actually be a keeper, you guys. So, pretty hyped to see it. I would say you probably don't need to know all that much about what happened in the previous games. Styx is a snarky goblin. He's out for number one. He wants to make money, and like, also I think he like wants to collect quartz to get like magic powers. He is in fact a clone. Like, the original Styx, I believe you kill in Styx 1. Spoilers. So this is kind of weird, you're playing Styx 2, but, like, why the hell not? This guy has inherited the mantle, so he's a sneaky, magic-powered goblin. It's a great setup, I think, because I think these stealth games are all about, like, someone who's like an underdog, but with your, like, cleverness and ingenuity and tricks, you're able to get one over on everybody. Well, what's a bigger underdog in fantasy than a goblin, right? Who I think goblins over the past 10 years have really been getting like a reformation in media. Like, I think people are like really warming up to goblins and like treating them as more multifaceted characters than just like, you know, goofy little fantasy like 2D villains. slash some uncomfortable, you know, stereotypes involved often in all classic goblin portrayals. I think the concept has moved away from that, and I think people have warmed up to goblins as, like, a more nuanced character, so I think that's delightful. I'm always up for some underdogs being badasses. Which probably draws me to these games, so here we are. Let's Styx it up, shall we? That's enough preamble. We'll play a couple hours, see what this feels like, and call it for the night. I'm starting my stream rather late tonight, so I really don't want to go more than a couple hours. This week, this weekend, this week, it's been something, everybody. Like, woof. But here we are now, ready to stream. Let's have a good time. New game. I am playing this on mouse and keyboard, even though they recommend it playing on controller. For some reason, these kind of third-person immersive sim games feel nicer playing on mouse and keyboard. Just, I don't know. I'm always a bit of a different mood on which one, but like these ones, especially if it's a 3D environment, you're spinning the camera around. I like using the mouse for that, so yeah. Oh, manual saves are disabled. No thanks. I'm not that goblin mode. A part of me wants to say I should take hard. Just make this stealth experience properly grinding. But I don't know. I guess I'm a little stream shy. I don't know. I'm always like, am I tough enough for hard? I've played a few games at hard, and I've realized maybe I am tough enough for hard. But, I haven't played a stealth game in ages, and especially one that like really is like you need to put the focus on that's their stealth. So let's go for normal, I guess. The escape from Korengar. The stone golem, a massive quartz-glowing behemoth, has just raised Korengar. Styx and Jarok clash aboard the fleeing zeppelin, desperate to outrun its wrath, but their fight is abruptly cut short as the golem turns its fury toward them. Forced into an uneasy alliance, Styx steels himself to climb the towering giant and stop it, no matter the cost. That really sounds close to the ending of Styx Shards of Darkness, the second game. You fight a big golem at the end, and you like end up escaping on a airship. And it does end on a kind of a massive cliffhanger. I guess if you wanted to complain about that game about something, it just kind of ends without much of a resolution. So it sounds like they're just like, well, I mean, this kind of sounds like we're just carrying where that left off. So I guess, I'm sorry, maybe you should have, like, played the previous games to understand what's going on here. I think you've got folks at home will figure it out pretty quick, so let's just get on with it. So it says press any key. Apparently that doesn't count as the mouse key. Keyboard is fine, though, so there we go.
Elves, humans, dwarves, and orcs. For all of their differences, they all agree on one thing. Goblins are bad news.
I really love Styx as a voice
First the
actor.
Green Plague, and then when everyone thought they'd seen the worst of it, here comes the one, the only.
Who the fuck are you talking to?
Stop that. Do you mind if we sit with you?
So, you're the talking goblin everyone's talking about.
And you are the best and brightest of our new recruits. Disappointments all around, I'd say.
They say you were there when it all started. Is that true?
Yeah, like you caused the war or some shit.
It's a bit more complicated than that.
So what is it? What's your side of the story?
Oh, are we doing like a... You're
Sure,
probably
I'll tell you.
wondering how I got here.
But I don't want to hear a single comment until I'm done. Got it? This kind of narrative device gets old real
Fair enough.
Let me
Calling
take
it
you
out.
back. I was barely escaping the elf city of Korengar with my life.
Yeah, calling out because that was very obvious that what we were setting up there, this whole thing. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty much where the previous game ended. Styx was on this airship and this dark elf was still alive. You'd thought he died, but I guess he'd used his shape-shifting powers to survive. And you left off with these two kind of facing off. Huh. Oh. And this guy, I do remember this thing, yeah. Oh dear. I'm surprised the airship survived even one such swipe from a giant stone hand like that. Also, the weather was not like this. I remember it being a nice, clear, shiny, sunny day.
Could you two get your heads out of your respective asses and take care of that monster?
And this...
How did you...
And
Yeah.
quickly, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I don't remember her being on the ship either, actually.
Fucking... I'll deal with you later.
Are we gonna have another playable sequence? What an opening. This is some real God of War stuff. Have a big fight against a giant monster right away. We're doing it! Oh my god! And you did not grapple the... As I recall, you did not actually climb on the golem in the OG game. So this one is... or the OG, the previous game. Looks like we have to jump! Oh, we got a double jump? Oh, that's fun. I don't... Nope. Well, that was a quick death. I missed that prompt there. This is a cool, little, parkour sequence. Great idea. Let's see. What was it? Oh, okay. You can, wall dash if you make a jump and then hit the dash. You'd, a little scamper up it. That's some fun mobility. Okay, barely made it. Nice. Press C to crouch. When walking off a cliff while crouched, any ledge will be grabbed automatically. Okay. I see. Didn't want to go jumping off the edge there. I guess, yeah. Wow, you've heard about all the white paint or yellow paint on the ledges you can grab onto. Oh dear. Not the C button, it was the space button. Oh, no, really? It is C, okay. They really did not make these ones like white paint or yellow paint. They're just you gotta pay attention. Stuff you can grab onto. Alright, alright. Oop. I'm not sure about that, where you have to hit shift to ledge dash like that. That kind of feels a little weird. Oop, I see you.
I remember this entrance. I made it myself a few hours ago. Feels like years, really.
Fair enough. Yeah, we did. I guess you did. Yeah, you fought it by firing ballistas at the rock monster. Yeah. I don't remember exactly how the previous game ended. I can't remember what happened to the golem.
This machine's power source. It's the only way I have to stop it.
Let's see. Nice, you can scamper up even from a
Better
ledge.
avoid those grids. They look charged with quartz energy.
Yeah. I've heard people be of two minds about Styx's incredible snarkiness, because he's just a very foul person all the dang time, and he's got a little bit of a Deadpool fourth wall energy. A little bit. He's not constant like Deadpool, but you just saw that little gag there about felt like years, really, referencing the fact that the first game came out in I don't remember. I want to say 2017 or something was when it came out, 2018 maybe. So, I've heard people be of two minds. And also, the world itself just is, a really... This is, even though it's got, high fantasy going on, this whole glowing rock monster stuff, it is also very, dark fantasy in the vein of Witcher or Game of Thrones. Everyone's very coarse and foul-mouthed, and, it's a cynical world, which makes it, a little bit of a dark world to interact with in general. But, Okay, there's a couple paths to take here. Because I see you. What's going on up here? Oop, oop. Yeah, that whole dash
Careful with
versus
those lasers.
jump thing.
They're
is-
instant killers.
feels kind of odd. Alright. There's a lot of options for climbing up here. Interesting. Woo. Oh, I see. Alright, this is tricky. Yeah. For a second I thought I came the wrong way, but no, no. It's the right way. Ah! There we go. Whoopsie daisy. Yeah. Yeah, so far this is messing me up as the, like, hitting dash to, like, switch ledges to the side instead of jump. It feels like an odd choice to me, but what do I know? Maybe it'll become natural as we spend a couple hours here. Let's see. I feel like I've made a circuit here. No? Oop. No, we haven't. Yeah, okay, cool.
And there I thought I'd taken most of the quartz at Karangar. But it still held some surprises.
Is this narration, like his, like, framing device narration coming through?
Piece like that, compared to the tiny ones I got. Oh, the power it's gonna give me.
Oh, we better absorb. There is no limit to our boy's greed. This can't possibly end badly.
Peculiar creature,
Oh,
you come to us. You come to us.
Shut up. Time to go.
I don't remember that part from the last game. I'm not sure if there was.
I better run. This whole thing's crumbling.
Alright, yeah. Oh, we're in the mouth of the golem. That's fun. Yep. Oh, convenient. It was right there by the ship. Yeah, I can still tell a little bit of this series' trademark jankiness. Some of these, like, cutscenes are a little...
Whoa, whoa. Fuck.
They're plenty polished. I really like how this looks. Good work on, like, cinematography and stuff, but some of
balloon
the...
is leaking. Mending it won't get us far, if we can even manage that.
Some of this looks a little, like, dodgy.
Oh, no. I still got business with you.
Good idea. Tossing your bodies overboard will give me a few extra miles at least.
You took the giant's quartz.
So what? I absorbed plenty of quartz at Karangar. No one cared then. Huh. It didn't bother you when it gave me extra powers to do what you wanted, did it?
What's done is done. What matters now is to land someplace where no one will ask any questions.
But she, like,
I think we
swings
can
a
reach
lot.
the wall.
She, like,
Maybe cutting
really...
it close.
Look at how much she swings
I have
around
no
when she
objections.
talks.
All right.
Speaking
whatever
of
you can,
slightly
I'll try to get
janky
us there.
animations. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking for too many odd little animation tricks there, but... Like a glove? Alright, any landing you walk away from. The wall! Hey brother, that's the wall! The Zeppelin doesn't survive their escape. Riddled with damage, it crashes near the wall in a burst of flames and twisted metal. Styx, Jarak, and Heladrin barely make it out of the wreck alive, pursued, wounded, and without a plan. Reduced to wandering, they take refuge in the slums, where no one asks questions. As the world closes in around them, they now have to survive, stay silent, and find a way out. You know, I said at the start of this stream that, you probably don't need to really know what happened in the last game to understand what's going on, but I gotta say, I would have appreciated, like, some kind of, maybe like even like freeze frame on these characters and have Styx really quickly remind us, like a little narration, explain who Jarak and Heladrin were. I'm actually very poorly remembering. I remember Jarak because he was like a conniving like thief himself who was using Styx for his own ends. I barely remember what Heladrin's role was in the previous game, apart from that she was also a surly kind of like, alright, I guess I'll work with this goblin and try to use Styx for her own ends. But, like, yeah, what their goals were in the previous game, I'm completely blanking, so I don't know. Would have loved a little bit of... in some way, I do appreciate the moxie of just, like, let's just jump right where the previous game left off and carry on like there wasn't any kind of break there. I appreciate the moxie there. But, also, for cohesion's sake, I wouldn't have minded some kind of elaboration on what the heck is going on. Oh well. Alright, this is confusing me. Like, really? Really? Mouse key doesn't count as an any key? Alright, well, let me just use the keyboard. Wait. Yeah. Ooh, a little bit of texture popping in there. Okay, like I said, the cinematography sometimes is actually pretty neat. That was kind of cool. I really enjoyed that. Well, that's a conspicuous random updraft of air. Like 50-50, we're gonna get some kind of parachute umbrella thing to ride up on that thing. I mean, look at it. It's just sitting there in the middle of the level.
Look who's back. It's been a minute, Heladrin.
I encountered some complications, but it's been dealt with, and we can go back to our shared concern.
You got a way out of here?
A pirate Zeppelin. Its captain got away and is laying low at the Wailing Widow. It's a long shot, but it's the best one we've got so far.
Why not ask Jarak? He's the interrogation guy.
Do you know where he is?
What? He only took a bite from that bread.
Probably halfway across the continent by now. Okay, fine. I'll talk to Captain... whatever. You got a description?
If you come across a drunk dwarf, that's him.
Really? A lone dwarf? Stuck in this human shithole? We might have a few things to talk about.
Alrighty.
Captain of the tavern. We stay anchored in the slums.
Heard the gang's got a hideout in the mines. Could be a nice workout if you're feeling rusty.
New crew mission. Heladrin's mission. Oh, that sounds fun. You're gonna get a lot more crew members to do crew missions with? I don't know. Hey, gotta watch a profile. Oh, you can't turn them back on? Ooh. I wonder if that actually causes noise. Like in the... like, maybe we gotta avoid knocking over stuff in the actual, like... proper game, or the proper level. I wonder. That'd be really cool. So, yeah, let's see. Talk to Heladrin tutorial. Why the hell not? I mean, the golem opening was a little bit of a tutorial already, but sure.
Either you take a walk in the mines, or you handle the dwarf captain. Your call.
Oh, okay. Did we unlock that tutorial? It says reach tutorial. I guess we'll go do that. You know, they haven't advertised this feature in this game, so I don't know if this is going to happen in it. If this is going to happen in this game, fantastic. If not, what I would really love to see from Styx 4. Now that they've kind of like, what they're clearly setting up is like Styx actually properly teaming up with other people. Not just having... Styx on his own being bossed around by, these allies of convenience. It'd be so great if you got, like, little playable sequences with the other characters. I'm thinking of Sly 2 on the PS2. This whole energy of, like, Styx hooking up with, like, Heladrin and maybe Jarak if he is still around. I don't know. Really makes me think of how fun Sly 2 was when it was Sly and Murray and Bentley all, like, working together, and, like, every once in a while you'd get to, like, you'd have to do a mission with the other two guys who only they could, like, their expertise was needed for, like, a specific mission. I'd really, really love if that would happen here. You got to play as, like, we need Heladrin's muscle, or we need, Jarak's whatever suave he brings, or whatever. That'd be really, really fun.
Secret door cracked. Not too rusty after all. All right, Mines. Here I come.
I fully understand that you want to have to focus on Styx, which is why I'm only imagining, like, the occasional mission as a change of pace to play as a different character, but, Light and shadows. In dimer areas, enemies see from a lesser distance and their detection speed is slower. Understood. Oh boy. I'm glad there's a visual indicator there at the bottom, because this lighting is a little hard to tell sometimes. Are they hostile? I don't know. I'm not gonna test. Ooh. Well, a meter climbed up, yeah, so I'm thinking they might be. Is it like a scamper button? Oh yeah, we could do that to, like, really quickly get past the gap. There's somebody, but he's not moving from his position, so let's just... Whoop. That's a really fun, like, that's a really great, like, having a specific open and close button. It's a nice little detail. Okay, hold on. They're thankfully not moving around at all. I'll just hide in this quickly, this shelf. Dang it, I can't really see an obvious way to move forwards. Oh, press the left mouse button to stab an enemy noisily, or hold to perform a silent kill instead. Drag the target away with WASD. Okay, well, let's just take care. Ooh, that takes a while to do the silent kill. I see. Whoops. I thought I was going to drag him away, but... Put you in there. Wonder if you can fit multiple corpses in there. You know what the benefit is of playing, like, a really, like, dark and edgy world? Where, like, everybody's kind of an asshole, which, I said earlier, it's, like, maybe a little hard to, like, vibe with such a, like, world of unrepentant douchebags and self-serving guys. The benefit is that I don't really need to worry about do I go for, no kills run, or do I just kill everybody? It feels a little world of jerks, I guess, Like, a more nuanced world, I'll probably be like, I want to go for those, like, no kills, if there's, like, an inkling of, like, maybe we can make the world a better place. But, having played Styx 2, it seems like Styx is a guy out for himself, and this is a world that encourages being out for yourself, and a little sociopathic manslaughter is not all that big of a vice in this world. Press hold V to take cover. Styx is less perceptible while in cover. Interesting. Yep. Ooh, that's fun. That's fun having that. For example, like, actually, well, I guess I'm cool stealthing now, because I could have just killed that guy. Oh well. Alright, that one guy will live, and that rat. I don't want to harm a rat. Peek left or right with V WASD. Aim another cover And ooh, this is a workout for my fingers. Maybe I should play with a controller after all, because I am now having to use 3 fingers on my left hand here. Ooh, this is a little uncomfortable. Okay. Yep. Well, all right. Where the hell am I trying to get to now? Trying to... Can't turn off this candle? I guess I can't. Okay. While V in cover, press to silently stab an enemy. So I don't need to hold it down this time, like we actually can do. Just a... Let's see. Yeah, okay, good to know. Okay, so we're learning stuff. You don't need to hold the button. Like, this is extra stealthy when you're in grapple mode. And you pull a guy behind cover. Very good. So, yeah, good to know. Oop, okay, hold on. Yeah. That is still messing me up, the having to use like 3 fingers on my hand when I want to do the quick roll to cover. I love this, like, even if it's like a little, like, he's really clingy, it feels really cool to like switch positions like this, and I think we can like outsmart this guy. Ooh, okay. Did get close, it did get close, but it wasn't good enough. That's a nice organic little lesson in the tutorial. Like, you get to immediately judge, like, how much you're able to, like, make a little roll action, like, what you're able to avoid, you know. Oh, okay, hold on, we picked up some sand. Hold the right button and aim for the torch and use the sand item to turn it off. I will do that. Oh. Use the sand item. Hold on, how do I... So this is not the obvious way you'd want to do this, which is hit the right button. No, you gotta... Actually, right, it's the number 2. They're all bound to the number keys there. You can see on the bottom right. What's the number 4, then? Oh, okay. A little early, I guess. Maybe they'll reveal that later. But we do have a little magic disappearing act. So when you need to be really incognito... Oh my god, it is properly dark in there. Hold on. Just a quirk of the Unreal Lighting engine. Why can't I? Okay. Yeah, like, we have this, like, disappearing act, but it seems to consume that orange meter at the bottom, I'm pretty sure, so.
And another one gone.
Okie dokie. No time to... No! Meant to hit that button. Whoopsie daisy. Yeah, no time to peek through the door that time. What? Why the... I guess that shows a guy who's alerted, like, or like in caution, that yellow marker. I wonder what he now freaked out about. I don't know. There we go. Ooh, would that guy have noticed me? I don't know. There we go. Yeah, so Styx games, apart from being like rather immersive sims, so you gotta pay attention to like little verticality. Famously also, like extra a lot of, like, the levels are quite vertical designed. I remember that was a selling point of the original game, Master of Shadows. And I think it was palpable in Shards of Darkness as well, though you weren't exactly, you know, just like... It wasn't like this entire trek downwards, as was the first game. So, yeah. While in air or on a ledge above an enemy, press the left button to perform a silent air stab. Let's do that. So another, like, insta-silent kill. Very good. And this guy. Just taking care of him. By the way, quite impressive upper body strength from Styx for a goblin, that he's able to lift a human like that. I think it's a pretty... They're pretty malnourished humans, probably, but still. Quite well done from our little fella. To move a guy twice his size. It's an obvious gameplay conceit, I feel like, because it'd be really frustrating not to be able to move bodies around or have to, like, really slowly drag them around, so you kind of gotta forgive them for that. I don't suppose we could grab this rope. Nope, but you can grab the windowsills. That's good to know. I wanted to test because, you know, we were able to climb a rope at one point, but not that rope. What's the button to highlight thingies? That's the button. It seems to wear off on its own after a bit. Good to know. Okay, a little janky grabbing on there. Yeah, I know, double jump. Yo. Carpet. Styx emits less noise when moving or landing on specific surfaces. Carpets, mosses, etc. Gosh. Oh, that was the wrong button, but hey, it worked out. So...
What was...
Uh-oh.
It's over, asshole.
Oh boy.
You're dead.
But press... I'm trying to press the button. Oh. So apparently my silent kill wasn't that silent. Like, did I not hold the button down? I don't know. So we've taken out the sleeping guy after all. Whoopsie daisy. But anyway, like, fuck it. Felt like immediately things got... Oh, I see! I must have knocked over this chair, maybe? Yeah, now this guy's not hearing anything. Okay. Maybe I knocked over the noisy object, and that's what alerted that guy, instead of, like, me just, like, making noise, killing his buddy. Maybe? I really don't know.
Don't move.
He's not gonna move. He's dead. But anyway, you saw how awkward combat just now was. First of all, my mouse button is not really working, so give me just a second here. I've always struggled with my middle mouse button, so let's see if we can remap that to an easier button. Where's the... Ooh, hard lock. Oh, that's interesting. Where's draw weapon? Well, this is awkward. I can't find a button to draw a weapon. Maybe this is it. Bind it to my right button there. But I wonder if I could maybe use the other side buttons for something smart. Maybe make life a little bit easier. Like, you know, like have the dash button be the bottom button? Hold on, let's give this a go out of curiosity. Because, oops, because like otherwise, yeah, you know. I can't find a good spot to. Okay. There we go. Anyway, yeah. This guy's turn. Yeah, I wonder if I knocked over a chair. I don't think I did, because I was pretty far away from that, and he only woke up when I started, like, dealing with this guy. So, I don't know. But I'll be careful not to kill a dude in front of a sleeping dude like that again, I guess. Hide 5 corpses in a hideout was the achievement I just got. Okie dokie. Quite safe. The heck do we have here? It's a health flask. Okay, I wonder how you use that. There's probably a quick button for that. Okay. Gotta steal something. Steal the gang's relic. Neat. Oh, that is a fancy relic. Oh, well, I'm glad I rebound that button. We are forced to have a little combat sequence here. Okay. Attack repeatedly with the thingy and dodge an enemy's attacks with that dash button. Alrighty. Yeah, this is serviceable combat. Oh, pop a healing item. I'm not doing so hot. Yeah, that seemed okay. Like, it's still... What seemed really awkward in Master of Shadows was that it really hard locked onto an enemy when you were, like, fighting them. And it still seemed to kind of auto-lock when I drew my knife there. So, it felt I don't know. Felt a little... But that did not feel terrible, though. That felt like... Well, one-on-one with an enemy, it felt okay. I imagine it's going to get pretty awful if there's more than one enemy, but that, again, that's a stealth game. That's kind of what it's supposed to feel like, you know? Is that combat against multiple guys is supposed to feel a little helpless, but... Yeah. I can live with that combat if we need to, but obviously I'm going to try to not fight guys. Of course, if we have a nice capacity... Ooh, we only have 2 bolts available, so... Gotta play it careful, but there you go. Don't mind me. Perfectly safe. Nice, the carpet also covers you up when you're running around by the looks of it. Very good. I don't see why you don't just crouch all the time, honestly. It seems like you move perfectly fine when you are doing this crouch action, but there we go, an amber flask for filling out our amber meter. By the way, am I the only guy who finds it really, really, like, addictive to, like, turn off light sources in these stealth games? But also, for whatever reason, I also like turning on light sources, like, for example, in Dark Souls 2. I know that's always made me kind of a weird guy, because I really love that mechanic in DS2. I see, we really need invisibility because there's a room full of guys. The only way to get to this is the invincibility tutorial. Very good, very good. By the way, holy shit, it got dark in here. I wonder if I should up the lighting after all, because this is... like, doing this does not really help. This, like, whole focus mode did not help. But, yeah. Don't mind me, everybody. Ooh, just as it wears out. So quartz is what gives you magic powers, as we found out in the opening cutscene. But apparently amber is what you recharge your magic power with, as far as I can tell. Or maybe it's like 2 different things, I don't know. Whatever. Orange bottles for magic, red bottles for health. Sensible. Hey, tutorial complete. Well then. Wasn't so bad. That was actually quite enjoyable, because you kind of got in the thick of it already. Now then. When enemies are not searching the area or in alert, press F7 to save manually. Quick save! Ta-da! Very good. Seems the checkpoint system is very generous, so I'm not too worried. Oh, we wrapped around! I was like, this is where the level begins. But no, this is where we started. I recognize this spot. Lovely looking area, by the way. I love the vibes here of this spot. You can see the village below. There's a nice castle. Very cool. Didn't mean to come up here. Okay. Just meant to get in here. See if Heladrin's back home in our hideout. Oh, hey, nice. Another health flask.
Just take that.
They can't possibly find me in this barrel. No sign of Heladrin anywhere, actually. I would have liked to see her. before we head off on this mission. Only 60 meters to the tavern, or is it the waypoint going to the tavern? Can't quite tell. What? How do you turn this? Oh, actually, this might actually be really funny if I remember this correctly. Let's see. Hold on. Yep. Goblin vomit for putting out... I just suddenly remembered. That is how you put out fires in the previous game. Very good, very good. Just covering my tracks here. All good. Let's go. So, big flagon symbol there. I guess that really is the tavern. Very easy, very easy. No way this one's gonna end badly somehow. So these do make noise, these objects, when you knock them over. Like, when I knocked that one thing over and he went, shit! That was, like, for realsies. That was a gameplay mechanic. Very fun. Oh. Oh, shoot. Room full of bad guys. We're in it now. Tutorial's over. It's real time. That guy seems to be just sneaking about over there, so let's go over here for a bit. This guy might be a problem, but let's think laterally here. Okay, that's a lot of bad guys over there. Let's think even more laterally here. But dropping down over here. Ooh, ooh. I can surmount that. Ooh, can this guy spot me while I'm doing this shimmy? No, he can't. Perfect. Oh, damn. Oh, ooh, there's a guy on the wall. We'll just... This is nice. This is cool how you can just, like... You can just, like, avoid this entire little sequence here if you... Ah! You can avoid this whole sequence and go down if you... press the wrong button. Oh, geez, all the way back here, huh? Okay. Maybe the checkpoint system is getting a whole lot less forgiving now. Okay. Alright, let's not run around putting out all the lights. That doesn't seem necessary. But he really books it when you're on foot. Like, I barely need to press the dash button, I feel like. This so looks like a thing you'd ride, but it just seems to be a wacky environmental thingy. Alright. Well, I'm going to use that manual save liberally now. Then I see it's that stingy about it. Oh, about the checkpoints. I guess you could try going that way as well. You know, again, immersive sim. There's going to be a lot of options on directions to take, so... Gotta think cleverly, including, I just now noticed this, right? What's this now? Maybe I don't need to go around that side. Let's check. This looks like an even sneakier route. And we're gonna go for maximum sneakiness. So, let's check this place out. Are you able to wall run in this game by any chance? Because that looks like a nice wall run spot. Let's give that a go, shall we?
Let's see.
By the way, I do wonder, am I going to get some kind of grade at the end of the level? And, like, the game's going to be like, got a couple deaths. Not looking good, Chief. We'll see how we do. Can I grab that ledge just, like... Oh, no, I can just drop down there. Alright, let's make another stingy save there. I don't think I can do this jump here. It looks suspiciously like you could do this jump, but... Oh, you can very barely do that jump. Oh, but... Oh, I see. I do believe you were intended to jump up there, grapple there, and, like, shimmy-shammy over there. I think was the goal. Maybe? I don't know. Don't forget to frequently save. No kidding. That lesson is being learned pretty hard here, aren't we? Alright, pause. There we go. That's a little awkward, but went alright. Okay, so looks on the up and up, so up and up we go.
The cooks stuffed their pies with goblin meat again. Fucking hate that. I can tell just by the smell.
I don't know. This one, I'm so hungry, it just smells fucking delicious.
Yes, that roll button. Yeah, that is so much easier on my fingers than the setup the game previously had. Like, that's so much handier. Oh, probably should have looked around before I gallivanted so hard. What is up with these weird lighting on these cobwebs? You guys see that just now? Nice, okay. I saw this hatch there when I did this light up, so that's kind of clever. Also, I see what's set up over there, so let's see if we can do this trick. I really see what the game's like. You know you wanna. No. Ooh, okay, hold on now. Maybe this was a bad idea coming up here. Let's drop back down here. Let's just hide here. Is there any easy way to climb up here? I can't see immediately. But yeah, I think I've been doing a pretty good, like, no-kill run so far, just slipping by people, but I think this guy I should probably take out. So... Oh, cool. Thank you. I wonder if it is going to grade me at the end of the mission. Like, here's how many people you killed. Gonna drop your grade a little bit, buddy. I just feel like it doesn't match the tone of this world, though, you know, where we're having these grumpy Gus world of sneaky gits. Oh, really? Can't get this guy? All right. Here we go. Give him a what for? Yeah, this also felt like probably had to take this guy down.
Good luck finding you here.
Now you'll notice we can no longer hide in these places once we stick a corpse in them, so gotta keep that in mind. You know, in case I'm looking for hiding spots, they are out of commish when I do that. Okay, surprisingly safe to use this big door. Ah. Okay, there's the tavern. Thinking we could maybe just get on up from over there, but the game is so hard, like, you maybe want to do this, buddy? It's gonna be pretty fun. Interesting. Are those like civilians when there's that white coloring? Maybe I don't want to put those guys down. I mean, again, pretty grim world. Everyone's kind of a dingus, though, so we'll think about it, but, all right. I think this guy's a problem, too. man, how am I supposed to climb up there, though? I can't really see a really easy way to get up there. Anyway. Just take this guy and lay him here. Alrighty then, that was actually kind of a bad idea. Someone's wandering around there, might spot this corpse. Just flop him there. I think it's fine. I think that's a blind spot for the enemies. So yeah, now this guy. Can I maybe just leave him wandering around? I don't know, like this looks so obvious, like they're setting you up, you can bust this thing to take those guys out. But like it actually seems really difficult to climb up there. Oh, hello. No, actually, there's nobody else up here, so that's fine. By the way, look at this, another one of these random wind currents, and it kind of looks like there's a bunch of level that away. Yeah, I'm pretty strongly suspecting we can expect some kind of paraglide ability. How do you... Oh, cool! That didn't look like that was grappleable. Like, this doesn't look, you know, interactable enough, this thingy. But nice, you can climb the crane that easily. Because I was like, maybe I cut the ropes to drop the load on... Drop the load on them, but maybe there's also just a little use button here. Just gonna wait for this guy to wander in, though. Oh gosh, there's a guy down there, too. Ah, darn it, I don't think this guy wanders around underneath here. So you know what? Yeah, you better run. Alright, cool. Dirty deeds done. Dirt cheap. Feels good. Find the dwarf captain's bedroom. Search the area. Ooh, hold on now. This door is locked. Thankfully. We're a proper thief, so we can... Oh, never mind. You need to find the lockpick. I cannot do that yet. I can't do that right now. Alright, alright, alright. Trying to do the scamper there, but apparently I couldn't. So we can't go there, but we can go up here. Take this guy. Very noiselessly descended, this man. That's fine with me. Whoa! Okay, hold on. Got a patrol down there. Sneaky, sneaky. Oh my... Ah, perfect. So well lit. Yeah. I could definitely tell what's going on here. Alright, let's not do that. Oh, that's fun. Hold on. Let's go up here. Have ourselves a little bit of a walkabout. Up hereabouts. So that's where I tried to climb and we got blocked. Now we're up on these rafters. There's a couple guys here, right? You can see there's a dude there. So just jumping down and killing that guy, not a good idea. Oh, what do we have here? Scraps. All right. Right, that's where I tried to climb, and I guess there's like a hatch there stopping you or something, I guess. Well, that area looks guarded, so I got a funny feeling that's the bedroom we want to get into. So I kind of want to investigate this room over here. Obviously, don't have really any ideas right now. I mean, this guy's on the patrol, so not feeling great here. But maybe if we go to this side of the tavern, maybe, just maybe. Oh, wow, this is even sneakier than I thought. I was thinking of, you know, just using a window over there, but, you know. And I think I might do that, because that chimney's smoking, so it might be a bad idea. But good to know you have a chimney mechanic. That's fun. Ooh, that looked a little dodgy for a second there. All good. I think we did it. Ooh, that's unprofessional of Styx. Is that a dwarf?
What? I'm paid up till tomorrow. Fuck off.
Oh, no, you don't.
Stop it. What the? Is that thing a goblin?
That thing is here for your Zeppelin, so sober up and do it quick if you ever want to see it again.
So
What's in it for you?
unusual
Right
to
out
see
of
like
here.
a beardless
Non-negotiable.
dwarf.
Sounds fair.
Oh, very agreeable. Very good. Oh yeah,
Ship's
those look.
parked in the docks, which seems simple enough, right? Bribe
That's
a couple of
dwarf
guards,
proportions.
Get in, get out. Except those fanatics from the Inquisition are keeping a close eye on her for some reason. I barely escaped with my life. If you think you're up for it, get my ship out of there and steer her to the nearest air station. I'll take you wherever you want to go.
Always one of these catches in these quests, huh? Alright. I guess I'll get on with it. Alright.
My Zeppelin. Hate to be woken up for nothing.
I feel like that dialogue, when you're not in a cutscene, the volume is way too low. Like, he was right there nearby, and it sounded very distant. Unlock the balloon station. Alrighty. We will start with that. Jeez. Yeah, I feel like that's a thing in, like, when you have, like, darker fantasy, you know? Like, I feel like one of the things they do to, like, distinguish is having, Why can't you scamper anymore? I could scamper into like... Oh, I'm not using the button! Right, because I switched the bindings. I'm dumb. There you go. Now I can scamper. Yeah, but one of the things, like, dark fantasy loves to do to, like, distinguish itself is, like, having dwarves that don't have beards and aren't, like, incredibly thick Scottish stereotypes. Like, you know, like, that guy felt like he was lifted straight out of Dragon Age. Which, I'm not complaining. Like, interesting vibes, you know, but... No beard, he's got a whatever the heck accent that was. Kinda came off like some kind of Pulp Fiction character with that voice, eh? Hey, yo. And, yeah, I don't know. I just like the vibes of that. Huh, there's nobody up here on the, roof deck of the...
Wild night up on the tavern roof, huh? Guess my invite got lost.
What do we do with a glass bottle? Oh, you probably toss that to make noise. To, like, you know, draw enemies out of your way. I'm guessing. Okie dokie. My inventory's full. Actually, yeah, hold on. I was gonna say, well... We'll just leave it there, but no reason not to top up and pick that one up to help out. There we go. Unlock balloon station. Well, that's unlocked. Open map. Well, that's an interesting map. So there's the Wailing Widow Tavern. Oh, this is some kind of fast travel mechanic. And there's like, wow. Well, that's interesting. I did not think to open up this in Heladrin's hideout. I'm guessing you have to activate these stations in order to, like... Except, of course, for this one to progress with the plot. You know? But, like, that's kind of fun. This was not in the previous game, so very cool. I did read something about this game having more, like, bigger, wider open areas that you, like, dick around in a lot more, rather than, like, quite so, like, narrow. I mean, they were narrow levels, but they were, like, pretty, like, level-based, the previous games. They were levels with a lot of paths to get through them, but, you know. But, like, they were still, like, pretty, like, sequestered levels. Whereas this one, I think, like, it's more that current design of, like, big, wide open areas. With a lot of, like, going back and forth.
Away from the edge, all right?
A modern. I think a lot of games do that, but, you know, I feel like some stealth games have been kind of moving over to that a little bit more nowadays. Yeah, this is such a cool map. I really love this, like, little, like, diorama model thing. This is great work. I really dig it. And I like you can kind of preview spots you can get to eventually, you know? Very cool, very cool. But I'm looking at the clock, you guys. We've been recording for an hour, so this is, I think, a great spot to have a midstream break. I'm so into it, I was like almost forgot that I should have one of these. I was thinking I should do that after we met Irving there, but then I got like all worked up there. So, yeah. Everybody, please stand up and get some drinks or snacks or use the bathroom, whatever you may need, and come back here in about 5 minutes or so. We still got an hour or so of this game, which is looking real good so far. Having a blast doing this sneak business. Yeah, I'll talk about it more after the break, but I will see you in. I will see you in... oh, sorry, I'm messing with the mic already. I will see you in like 5 minutes or so, everybody. All right, catch you all in a bit. Bye! Alright. We are back from break. Hope you guys had a chance to do whatever you need to do on your break, because we got, an hour or so still of goblin silliness to do. Oh my god, whoa. Okay, never mind, it's just a... I thought for some reason when I loaded back in that the pixels were all messed up, but it's just I was looking at a weird angle from this diorama and it's all blocky. That was on purpose. For a second I thought that everything became a pixel mess. That's not what it's supposed to look like, but no, it is. That is what it's supposed to look like. Alright, no worries. Before I get into it, I just gotta say at this point, at this juncture, we've already seen some jank in this game, right? Like, there's a little bit of awkwardness with some of the cutscenes. The gameplay, like, sometimes it feels a little floaty and a little clingy, it's like a little weird. I do think some of the choices of button prompts and, like, way you interact in the world, the physics, could have been a little bit more tuned. And I'd even say, like, the voice acting at spots has been a little bit, like, that early cutscene where, like, Styx was doing his like, let me tell you how this story begins. Like, those other guys who came in, sometimes they, maybe the emotions weren't quite there. It sounded like if I had been hired to do a voice, basically, so, But there's something compelling about this. And that's the thing about Cyanide Studios, who make the Styx games. They are the masters of making, like, these games which have, like, something really compelling about them. But then it kind of feels like everything outside of that compelling gameplay hook feels a little bit glued together with bubblegum. Like, I do not want to fault these guys for ambition. They come up with really cool ideas for games, and, like, whatever they want the focus to be on, they seem to nail it really hard. But, like, yeah, they're kind of like I guess they're a bit of a mid-budget group, and they, make do what they do, so sometimes that vision isn't supported in all areas, but, like, I find it really charming. I really do like Cyanide's work. The other game, from them that I really like was that Call of Cthulhu game that came about, knowing the passage of time, it's probably 10 years now. Close to 10 years, anyway. Like, I thought the story was ultimately not all that gripping in it, and, like, the cutscenes often were a little, always felt a little awkward. But in that, the investigation was compelling. You could, like, level up your different investigation attributes, and, like, that unlocked different things in the environment to interact with and get clues and, like, move forward. I found that fascinating. There was some really compelling stuff going on there. So, like, a good another example. Here in Styx, it's the platforming, it's the level design and the platforming, and the whole sneaky bout stealthing. They nailed that. It feels great to me to, like, outwit these guys as Styx, sneak about and be a nuisance to people and be a, clever gobbo. So I'm very much ready to forgive some of these wonkier moments that we're getting here. Like, I find this delightful, and I hope you guys do as well. But yeah, let's get on with it. Now where am I supposed to go? Can I make this jump? I can make that jump. I don't know. Oh, boy. I don't know why that felt unjumpable. Like, that felt kind of awkward. Whatever. Nobody here. They said the Inquisition had impounded Irving Zeppelin, so gotta play it careful. Inquisition sounds like bad news, but it is weirdly void of people here at the moment. Let's just sneak on up here, I guess. All good. I think we could start avoiding the stairs at this point. Gotta get into goblin mode in more ways than one when you're playing these games, like grappling like this. Okay, here we go. That is count at least 4 people there, including a Pretty chunky looking guard right there. Yeah, alright. A little stickier this one. Let's not take the obvious route then. Let's go this way for a bit. Well, there we go. Yeah, like that feels great. Now that I got the roll bound to the mouse button here, it feels fantastic to like flit from cover to cover like this, you know? Like that they nailed really well in this game. Oh shoot, that is a proper Inquisition guy, isn't it? Based on his tabard. Here. Aha! Can't get through there. This is a dead end. This is just to admire the Zeppelin. Alright, alright. Well, this guy seems preoccupied, so I'll just sneak right on by. Yep. Okay, okay. Huh. Because that looks like you could climb up there and do a bunch of sneaky stuff there, but I can't spot a good spot for climbing up there, so it's not that simple. Careful not to run around too much. There's no obvious ways to climb around here either, so yeah, I'm not sure about this one for now. Ah, hold on, I haven't tried climbing up there yet, have I? Can I sneak by this guy? Apparently I can. Nice. Alright. Ooh, there's a nice little table you can hide under there. Just gonna hop there. Oh man. Pretty obvious dangling goblin here. I'm not a fan of this. That one guy is patrolling back and forth there, so I'm a little bit scared. Oh, and also, like, there was no carpet to drop down there, so that was scaring me a little bit. Ooh. Well, that is certainly an option. They even give it handily there.
Wait, what was that? I'm gonna check on that. Something happen?
There we go. Ooh. Oh, that was textbook. That felt awesome. All right, man. I had to like shut up there for a second because like that was like serious mode for a bit there. That's pretty much how you want to pull off a little sneakadoodle like that, man. Very happy with how that went down. Usually I feel like I bungle a sneaking mission like that way harder. That is a magical chain if I ever saw one.
Thought there was something.
Oh, ooh, ooh. Right, I kind of was visible there, wasn't I? Alright. That's not good. Now we're gonna get a "you got spotted" notification at the end of this mission.
No, not here. Where the fuck did it go?
Yeah.
Nothing there. Can't have gone too far.
Can't really blame anybody but myself. Like, that guy was watching out, so looking out of the area there, I should have realized, like, he'd spot me if I was doing that, so that's on me. But I was admiring this thingy here. Is it that easy? I thought we'd have to climb up there and do something up there, but can I just... Oh, shoot.
Shit.
I'm calling it. We're about to be introduced to, like, one of the main bad guys, if not the main bad guy right now. This seems like an intro for that. Look at these guys. Ooh, he's so smug.
report?
There was no suspicious activity, Inquisitor. No one approached the quartz lock as you ordered.
It better stay that way. This lock is worth more than your lives.
The chest with the key has been put to safety, as per your instructions.
Interesting.
Kill anyone who steps on the Zeppelin, or I'll kill you myself.
Well, now I'm weirded out by this focus on the Zeppelin. It's just a pirate ship, right?
Fucking Inquisition creeps.
Yeah, no kidding.
Inquisition-made quartz lock. Now, that's something you don't see every day. Wouldn't it be a shame if someone were to open it?
Right. Okay, so it is not that easy. We cannot just grab the quartz, huh? We gotta search the area. Thankfully, they've conveniently opened up that hatch that was previously closed, so I guess we'll get on with it then.
Let's see.
Okay. Couple of peeps in here. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to grapple on that thingy. Then quickly get up before I get spotted. Alright, don't see. Ooh, what's that? Some kind of scroll? No? It's a bolt. Okay, it was not. I thought it was like a scroll for maybe some lore purposes, but nah. This torch is bothering me here. I kind of wish I could knock that out of here, but let me just go like this. Okay, there's a spot to hide in. Where could the chest room be? Oh, by the way, look at that. Like, you see that little glow on the scabbard of Styx's knife? That also tells you when you are in the shadows. That's kind of cool. Like, it's a little, honestly, now that I'm reminded of that mechanic, that little indicator at the bottom left seems like a little bit redundant, because that's like a really clever way to like show off when you're like within sneaking conditions. Even though, like, obviously a glowing knife would kind of give you away, but it's the kind of ambient glow that probably would allow you to avoid detection. Whoa! Oh. Hold on, there's that one guy sneaking about. I gotta... Oh, shoot. There's a guy right there. Yikes. Can I kill a guy from this barrel? Yeah, I don't like that one guy patrolling. Or I'm pretty sure there's a third guy up here. Ooh, is that just a big stack of money over there? Oh, here we go. Oop. That's right, just bad luck, you know. Shoddy workmanship on that hook there.
Yeah, forget it. Get back to your damn position.
Okay, so it is, I think it is just two guys up here. This guy just, like, real books it pretty good, so let me just go investigate over here, where I think I saw... What's this? A bottle. Some money. You get some experience from doing that. Very good. I'm surprised there hasn't been more of that to collect, honestly. If you play a thief game, I feel like there's so much treasure to be found all over the place. Just starting to be a bit hard to breathe up here. I'm thinking maybe I should start knifing guys. But I think for now I can just let these guys patrol and avoid them. So I'll just go this way. Oh, there's a guy in there. Hold on. There's that guy on patrol. Does he see this way if he... I'm not sure. Oh, shoot, this guy. Okay. Okay. Lone guy in a lone room. I think this guy is okay to take out. So, hope no one can see through that window. Actually, that's quite an open spot, but yeah, let's take one guy down. Ooh, there's a spot to drop down. I was hoping, because it looked like there was an area over to the other side of this, so I'm hoping this might be the chest room. There we go. A little bit of treasures to be found. Alright, that's just a... Oops, I did not mean to do that. My bad. Let's just close that. Right. Is this the room to investigate? I can't quite tell. Yeah, this chest room is messing me up a little bit. Oh, that was the noisy one. Whoopsie daisy. Right, because I could have done it with the drop down there. Thankfully, there was nobody around to listen to that kill, so lessons learned. It's not that bad. Well, now we've explored quite a bit of this area, and it hasn't exactly worked out in my favor, so... Yeah, this is where I climbed up earlier. I see. We could have snuck into that room already coming to this side. I took the wrong side in a way. But yeah, this isn't the chest room. This bottom area isn't the chest room. Right, hold on. Where is the other guy? Don't have eyes on that other dude. Going back and forth. There he is. So he stops there for a minute to admire the awning there, and then he wanders this way. Yeah, alright. And I don't want to go there yet, because he's going to flip around and walk back this way, and I'm not sure there's cover when he's coming back, so we'll let him... There we go. Ooh, that felt good. Will that guy notice if I do this? Ooh, he definitely will, but... Didn't catch me. Alright, here's another room. This does not seem to be the chest room either. There's a room with a lot of stuff over there.
Just won't stay on.
Ooh, did you hear that noise? Was that the thing? Okay, good to know. That will alert people if you pull a switch like that. Well, this is a room with quite a few chests. Oh, no, that's just the lantern. Never mind. Oh, search the chest. Okay, got it. All right. Well, this chest room wasn't that bad to investigate, but all right, lessons learned there as well. Really good, like, opening a door with a big switch like that will cause a ruckus.
I must say, I'm pretty curious to see what could open a quartz lock like that.
What? What the?
Or who, I suppose.
You're not the Inquisition.
Not unless they drastically changed their recruitment profiles.
Another dwarf?
Whoa, slow down. I came here to find something that would open a quartz lock.
A quartz lock that's keeping a Zeppelin stuck at the docks, correct?
And how would you know that?
Because people can't seem to keep their mouths shut around here, or suspect the strange chest next to them might be listing in.
And you were inside that chest because?
Because I can open the quartz lock, which is the reason you wanted that chest in the first place. So I'll ask again. If I open it, can you get me out of here? I can't steer a Zeppelin on my own.
I think that could be arranged.
Maybe you could try crafting something.
Oh, a crafting mechanic, huh? Okay, what do you want me to do?
Hey, could you secure the path? I don't like knowing those guards could be in our way.
Yeah, fine.
Oh, interesting. Area to secure. 4 out of 8 enemies or create a diversion. Oh, cool. This is where you make the lockpicks. And we want a couple of those. Dissolving mine. Corpse dissolver. Life-saving cocoon. Or you can just cook up. But we got to get the recipes. All right, cool. Let's make another rock pick. That could come in handy. Now, what the heck could be a diversion? See, I kind of want to be like, you know, do this whole diversion thing because that sounds like the like smart guy thing to do. But I feel like I'm not a smart guy, so I'm not sure I can pull off this diversion. Oh, never mind. Actually, the game is kind enough to put a marker there for create a diversion, so maybe we can sneak on over there and do this diversion, yeah? Let's see what happens. That seems like, you know, not that, you know, again, not that I don't have quite the desire for, you know, just sociopathic taking guys out. But if that's the kind of like guile way to thing, that also seems like in character for Styx. So I kind of want to go for that, see what this diversion might be. This guy's proper armored up. I really don't want to like mess with him. Just sneak on over there. Now we've been through here once already, so this saw did not be too much of a problem. Although there's those two guys. Gotta be careful with them again. Really like Jasper's design there, by the way. Very cool dwarf lady. Still going for the beardless dwarves and very noticeable modern American accent thing, which, again, very Dragon Age coded, but I like it. Not often you see a dwarf like that. Okay, I don't know where that guy who's wandering back and forth is now, but I'm just gonna, yup. Sneak on through here. Sneak on through here. Yeah, here's these two guys again. It'd be so cool to like hop over there up to that open window, but this time it doesn't quite seem doable. Also, now that I'm looking at this, I think we can just sneak-a-doodle like this, right? Can this guy see through the gap here? No, he can't. All right, nice. Even though there's like very obvious gaps there in that you know, fence? No, what is it? Completely. I'm sorry. It's very late in the evening. My vocabulary is failing me. What is the word for a little edge of a balcony like that. Oh god, oh god, okay, hold on. Play cool, everybody. Diversion is right above us. I would love to, like, shank this guy, pull him in here, but I just can't tell if there's more people looking out there. So, oh, and he's already gone, so I'll just do that. Okay, the armored guy's gone from there, but now this guy... Shit, I lost track of him. Where is he patrolling? Okay. Kind of figured he's probably making a circuit like that. There we go. Perfect. Ah, shoot. One more guy still here to deal with. But this looks like an easy job. In fact, we could almost just slip through here, I think, but I'm not taking chances.
It's always harder to move them when they're dead.
What? I guess he means like they're easy to manipulate while they're alive? I don't know. Oh, interesting. This would have required some lock picking if we had wanted, you know. I mean, that's kind of what I am going to do, but, like... So I would have had to take the longer route, I guess, from that side, which probably is not as easy, but hey. Game called out this mechanic, so let's work on it. I do wonder if, like, lockpicking right next to a guy would have caused a kerfuffle. Probably, so probably safest that I shank that dude. Yoink. Damn, cold-blooded. There's a convenient box here as well, although a corpse would definitely add up to a diversion. Well, this is the diverto machine, I guess. Let's pull it. Not seeing much in the way of a diversion happening right now. I feel like no one's moving out of these guys. Wow. Nice. Scamper up. Oh. Scamper up that wall, I said. It was a bit of a non-dramatic, diversion we just did, you know? Because, like, I didn't see a bunch of people running anywhere or anything. But, guess it's fine. That feels like one of those, like, again, those jank moments. Like, this could have probably been done a little bit more impressively, you know, I think, but yeah. So, stuff's taken care of.
The place is cleared. Hurry up.
Yep, coming. Right behind you.
Actually, she's taking the lead pretty hard here, but... Wow, I took out half the guys here. Interesting. Because it was 4 out of 8. Yeah, those 2 guys, the couple guys in the top corner. Now what happens? Oh! Close-up is what happens. That's aggressive.
You got it?
That's a very lingering subtitle. Uh-oh. Hey! It has in fact been unmoored very handily.
Don't.
But it's so shiny.
Styx, is it?
Oh boy, this
Who's
place
asking?
again.
It is a difficult question. How do we define ourselves?
Well, a name would be a good start.
We've been called Flux, but it is a meager definition of us. Is Styx all you are?
Well, I mean, you could also add thief extraordinaire, green plague of the continent, all-round pain in the ass. But maybe we save that for the second date, huh?
What about quartz collector? First the pieces at Korangar, and now...
Let me guess. I disturbed an ancient power of some sort? Is that what you are?
You have not disturbed us, Styx. But it has been a long time. Yes, a very long time.
It was delightfully nonchalant about awakening this ancient metaphysical being.
What did you do?
Got myself a little power.
Ooh, weird little jiggles there. Whoa! Okay. Oh, you know, because it's...
You took your damn time, Jar.
Ah, that's cool. Styx working it out, too. That was really
Had
cool.
some plans of my own. Who's your friend?
My name is Jasper, and I hope one of you knows how to pilot a ship.
Yep, not me. Oh, no, no, it's me.
Running away?
Just need to make a stop. Got some cargo to get back.
I'm sure she'll appreciate the sentiment.
Yeah, are we gonna get Helidrin as well? Not just Irving? We'll see. Boy, that is a hard ship to steer now, isn't it? Ooh, these cutscenes are a little awkward. Like stuff popping out and models being in weird poses. It's happening all over the place.
Sure made it hard to steal his ship. I'll give him that.
Yeah, that's really not working out. That's looking pretty bad. I think they should ask Jarak for some help. Oh, that was so cool, like Styx also being like, it's Jarak, alright. Like, instead of him having to first reveal himself, like, him working it out. That was fun. Oh, lordy, this looks bad. Is there a break on this thing? When I say this looks bad, I mean like the situation looks bad. Not that this cutscene looks bad, although they're putting a lot of effort on showing this whole bit with like Styx really, really struggling and failing to turn the wheel.
Make sure we're moored correctly. I'll take care of the rest.
What?
Alrighty. Upgrades. Quartz gives EXP and resonance. Spend them to unlock new upgrades in the upgrades menu. Secure the air station. Alright. Looking at the clock, maybe I'll go for like a half hour longer still, so we got a little bit of action still to do here. See how it goes. But, yeah, let's see. Upgrades. What do we got here? Oh, wow. Okay, this looks elaborate. There's this whole list here, but I can't... Oh, never mind. I'm still in it. Okay. Multiple abilities and items are to be upgraded and discovered. Switch between the different tabs to browse them with A and D. So, Amber skills, Quartz skills. Oh my god, these feel very Dishonored-y. Look at this. And items and prototypes. Oh, I love this, by the way, like... Well, it looks like these both share talent points, but I love that these ones have specific resonance points, and these have their own thing. I mean, I know on the flip side is that this becomes a bit of a collectathon by having to have so much stuff to get here. But I love that, like, you don't really need to worry that much of what you spend your resources on. Like, you spend the certain resources on the certain things, and the certain ones on the certain things, you know? The only one is you're going to swap talent points between these two, you know? But that's fine. So, do we already have the clone ability? I guess we do. We've got an assassination mastery. Oh, that's cool. Ambush mastery. When performing a kill from a chest or a wardrobe, Styx swaps his place with the target if they can fit inside. That's neat. Amber vision highlights enemies and activates interactions. Deactivates if Styx moves too far. After the amber vision dissipates, some elements stay highlighted longer. Interesting. So, where's my clone ability, though? Because we got invisibility. Where do I swap which ones? Because I only have the one thing, the invisibility there. These are some pretty good abilities we could get here, by the way. Well, let's see. So, clone. Create a clone decoy, luring enemies' attention while becoming invisible for a short time. Yeah, that's an interesting ability we could do. Last exhale. The decoy releases a nauseous cloud as it dies, stunning nearby enemies. That's pretty neat. Clone throw. Throw a clone to distract enemies or interact with an object. Throwing it at hideouts will set the clone in ambush. Oh, that's mysterious. Cocoon crafting recipe. Allows to craft cocoons. This upgrade also unlocks the rebirth ability. Well, a part of me says that's an entirely new ability, so I should maybe get that in my pocket. But I can do that. I got my first upgrade. Yay. Alright, abilities. Assigning abilities. You can reassign abilities to fit your playstyle. Hover an ability, hold the zeb, and press 4, 3, 2, or 1. Understood. Oh, interesting. I guess you unlock more... I don't know what these are. Like, you unlock more loadouts, I guess? So that's how you get... Because I was, like, thinking, like, this is awkward, having only, like... You have so many items and so, like, few slots for different things to do. But... You know, having different, like, swappable points here, and you can really extend your repertoire of abilities, that's kind of clever. So, this cocoon ability we just unlocked is... Sure, something. I'll have to think about that. I wonder if... Well, let's maybe put it here, because... No, hold on. How do I assign it? Okay, gotta hit the right button. I don't use the darts very often, now do I? So maybe I just do that. There maybe could have been spots to use the darts, but maybe I'll just do that here. Is there... I guess we can just go in here to this menu whenever I want, and it's fine. Boy, this... By the way, this cocoon needs... Yeah, this cocoon thing is... Maybe I'll just put the cocoon instead of the rebirth ability there and just, like, use it as a death security thingy in case things get sticky. I mean, if I need to, like, sneak in somewhere and sneak back out, I can just, like, kill myself and quickly return to it. Like I can leave it early, then quickly kill myself to, like, return to where I started. If you catch my drift. So I guess that's an option. I'll think about it. What are we doing? Area to secure. Now, this time we definitely just got to start killing people. Alright. 7... Oh my goodness, that's a big man. Okay. There wasn't a ton of enemy variety in Styx 2.
That's one big mountain of muscle.
Stabbing them to death isn't the only option. What does that mean, I wonder? We'll figure it out. Okay, there's a guy right there. There's also an open window over there. So we don't really need to use a lockpick for this one. Just jump over here. Okay. This one's an easy kill. This guy just hanging out in this room. Nope. 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 Here we go. That's what we gotta do. There we go. And how's this door? Also locked. Okay, this guy wanted to feel very safe. Thankfully, I remembered to look around vertically, and there is a spot up here. Some good rafters to raft about in. In fact, I guess we could have just jumped up from over there. I'm really thinking, Where is this big enemy? Oh, okay. I see a trick we could do to take this guy out. Yep. That's the move. This, again, coming back from Styx 2. It's been a while since I played that, but now I'm remembering these tricks and traps. So check this.
Need a little salt.
Whoop. So this guy likes taking a swig of water, you know. Turns out goblin vomit is pretty nasty. Wow, so that guy really will not die if you sneak up on him and do what attack. It just says stab, not kill. That's scary. Really? There we go. That's 2 out of 7. Oh, what? You lose the potion if you don't pickpocket them? Alright, lesson learned, because I saw that guy's bottle. I was going to grab it, but... Alright. Bit of an arbitrary mechanic, but I can understand from a gameplay perspective if you have to do that. Let's see, there's a couple guys down there. I remember seeing them. Oh, I don't see them. There's one. Yeah, I guess there's nobody else up here, so... But there's this here. I see this thingy. What hijinks could we get afoot? Oh, that's a lot of guys. Oh, darn it. They, just left. Oh dear, let's let them patrol back. Now this guy, are these enemies like these guys who don't look like armed guards? Because they pinged a different color, you know? So maybe the consummate thief does not knife civilians. That's how it worked in the Thief games, at least. I played the Thief remake from 2014, 15, whatever that came out. And I played that on hard difficulty, I remember. So that one had automatic game overs if you ever took out the civilians. Which, of course, they could alert enemies if you, you know, let them see you. But you kind of had to leave them alive as a threat detection thing. Oh well, c'est la vie. 3, 4, 5, so we would have had to kill that person. It says 5 out of 7 now. You know, we would have had to kill that one guy, after all. Okay. And there's only 2 guys left, and it's those 2 guys who... Oh dear, alright. Note to self, watch out for ravens, huh? Yeah, only 2 guys to deal with as far as I can tell. Ooh, nice. Here we go. Didn't really intend that one, but great. Oh, you can't just kill a guy by stabbing them in the toes. Okay. But I can skulk about and get a lay of the land here a little bit. So that guy patrols quite a bit. Ooh, can we kill a guy? Oh, we can. Can we hide a guy? No, that's for us to hide. Very good. Adios. That's an efficient way to hide a body. And then there's just this chump. Can't think of any like particularly clever, sneaky ways to like take this guy down here to mess with everybody, so I think I'll just let him walk. Ooh. Just curious, because this room's locked. It is a treasure room. I think I'll let it be, though. I think we'll just clear on out of here. Can we craft a cocoon? Hold on. I'm missing solid amber and rubies larva. Nope. Alright, so not. So no. Oh, cool! Complete the prologue. That was the prologue, everybody. Ooh, forgot to activate this. I didn't notice it. There you go. I feel like we did not finish exploring all of the wall, though, because I barely activated
Take this.
any of these, so...
It's a quartz compass. It uses the power stored in each piece of quartz to map their locations. Normally,
Cool.
you'd need a piece of quartz to power it. But if my calculations are correct, and they are, again...
Ooh.
So, what? You want to help me collect quartz? What's in it for you?
You mean apart from getting back at those Inquisition assholes for their very, very thorough interrogations? Professional curiosity.
Yeah.
There are no records of anyone surviving quartz absorption, which means your continued existence opens up fields of research never considered before. The work we're gonna do together.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Take it easy. There's no we.
Oh dear. I think she took that personally. She's the least shittiest person we've met, I feel like, by the way. I talked about this really dark world full of crummy people, but she seems like a pretty decent egg.
I don't trust you not to crash this thing.
Alright, good introductions. Just a little curt nod there. Sure.
I'm surprised you're still here. Ship too big for you?
So much wordless communication in this crew. Impressive. I guess you need that ability when you're a band of outlaws and thieves, so I guess it's fine. There was a lock on the thing this whole time. A Jimmy on the wheel.
Where to, Goblin?
I hadn't thought this far.
His name's Styx.
Sure, Styx. Where are we going?
Let's just get the fuck out of here, all right? We'll work out the specifics later.
Fine by me.
I feel like there's still so much level left to explore, though. Ooh, look at that upper body strength making that thing work, and not at all a Jimmy he had locking the wheel. Oh, she's appreciating this. She can work with this. I like that. That looked weird. Was that on purpose like that? Or was that weirdly loaded textures? Oh my god, the pop-ins here. Ugh. Oh my god, somebody say something. I appreciate the wordless expression here, but like, what are we doing, people? Ooh, that flicker. Alright, that's the wall gone. We really are not exploring the wall further. That's... Well, except that we're obviously probably going to be coming back there at some point. Although that'd be crazy if they, for like verisimilitude, they just designed a million like points for the minimap. Oh, that's a cool title drop. Oh, I love that. That's really fun. Yeah, if they just designed a bunch of spots on the minimap, but they're just there for flavor, like you never do actually travel to them, that'd actually be kind of neat. I'd really appreciate if that was the case, you know? Alrighty. So, Zeppelin's gonna be our home base for a bit, I would surmise. Oh, look at that perfect, like, dawn breaks, new dawn for our little adventure here.
Made your choice yet? Not that I'm against sailing aimlessly like this, mind you.
But what about,
What? Huh?
What are you doing to my map?
Give me one good reason not to throw you overboard.
Come take a look.
Huh.
If you try to kill me with one of your...
Round peg. Oh. Fits like a charm. If this map was not made by...
I upgraded Irving's map with a little quartz of my own.
Oh, okay.
What?
Like, I was
Now
very
it can
confused.
resonate with your compass and
how
the
it
quartz
worked.
inside your body to direct us to other pieces scattered across the continent.
Jarek, get in here.
Quartz is of no interest to
He's
me.
been here the whole time. What was that?
I thought an elf from Koringer would care about what happened to his city's quartz.
You thought wrong.
What exactly are we looking at?
I can trace the location of multiple quartz shipments. Now, because I can tell you where they are, doesn't mean it'll be easy to get to them.
Yeah,
We
makes
only found
sense.
part of the Inquisition's quartz back at the wall. We can't let them get access to more power than they already have.
Yeah, sure. Let's do the right thing or whatever.
What I don't understand, however, is why there would be quartz at the Akanash ruins. That place is a wasteland.
That was a very knowing.
What about this shipment in the southern territories? Orcs have no mining industry, and their trading routes are closed since the wall's been built.
And yet, they had emissaries at Korinar.
Ooh, are we gonna encounter
They
orcs?
left before the deal was finalized.
Okay, what I'm hearing is that there's plenty of quartz for the taking, and I suggest we get to it. Any objections?
Absorbing this much quartz will kill you.
And how the hell would you know that?
I've seen firsthand the damage quartz can inflict on a body. You're playing with a power few people understand.
Shouldn't he have been dead
You
by now
understand it
anyway?
well enough, don't you?
The mechanics of quartz and how to harvest its power, yes. But what it does to you on a biological level? It may be having an effect already, but I won't be able to tell unless you absorb more of it.
Perfect.
I mean, he needs to absorb more quartz until he gets sick of it?
Pretty much. I mean, it's not pretty, but goblin physiology isn't exactly the most prestigious field of study.
So, not only would I be doing the world a favor by taking all this beautiful quartz, but I'd be helping myself.
What a fantastic...
What are we waiting for?
Yeah, what a fantastic deal. Irving's loving it there. Oh, I do appreciate this energy of this, like, band of hoodlums we've built.
I got the tools on the ship for that.
Sweet. Like, this really... I said it before.
Good idea to have a word with a Haladrin. Could be useful.
I said it before, but it really... I get the feeling of, like, an R-rated Sly Cooper, you know? Like, this band of goons has the same energy as, like, Sly 2. Or, I did not get a chance to play very much of it, but I know you build, like, an even bigger crew in Sly 3. So, quite enjoying it. Is that a blueprint? It was a blueprint. Spend blueprints to upgrade items in the upgrades menu or at Jasper's workshop. How's it going, Jasper?
You know, you never actually told me how you got yourself into that chest.
You never asked. Long story short, a couple of human merchants came to our city looking to trade for quartz. I argued against the deal because they had no expertise with it, especially newly charged quartz.
Let me guess. Those merchants weren't really merchants?
Which means someone inside the city helped them get in undetected. And if you go to all that trouble to get a quartz expert, you can't do better than me.
Huh. Alright. Cool. Ah, there we go. We got one blueprint. What should we do? We could speed up our lock picking. Allow us to craft amber flasks or efficient health flasks. Craft acid vials. Ooh. I think this one's valuable. Getting this is gonna pay itself by getting some of these, like, able to carry more stuff. It's not fancy or anything, but I think it's worth it. Acid trap, huh? Okay. Yeah, let's just get a more materials upgrade, I guess. Oh, that upgraded a whole new branch there. I thought that was it. And there's also a question mark. We're going to get something new and fancy down here then. Alright. Alright, I'll be feeling it. Talk to her a second time.
Can I get a little spoiler on your next prototype?
Just for that, I'm going to keep it to myself until the last possible moment. Just know that the Inquisition will have no idea what hit them.
Still holding a grudge for a little kidnapping?
You have no idea.
Alright. Got it. Oh, and that's actually, dialogue has been exhausted. There's no more talk options. Fair enough. Oh, no, yes there is. But I'm not going to keep spamming that. So, we've been recording for 2 hours. And I think ending after that prologue is a good idea. But I kind of want to get to the start of the next mission before I call it a day. So let's just go a little bit longer here, exploring the Zeppelin and talking to everybody. And then we can end it, and we can think about, shall I stream this again? Like I mentioned at the end of the Mio stream, I am open to hearing suggestions if you folks would like to see more of this being played, so please let me know in the comments if you would like to see a little bit more Styx action in your lives. I will say that I am greatly enjoying this goofy gameplay. Again, it's a simple game, but it's so satisfying doing this sneak about, stabby goof business, you know? So I would totally be up to playing. I mean, I'm gonna play more of this, obviously, but whether I do that on stream for you folks to like, or, you know, just for my funsies, I would love some feedback if you'd like to see more. Ooh. Nice looking kitchen. Lots of, I'm appreciating all the little details here, you know? Well, what the heck is this now? Pure Amber. Collecting crystallized pure amber unlocks new ability wheels. Change the active wheel with Q or E while holding the right button. Oh, and the first one, you only need the one chunk of pure amber, so we got it open. That's cool. So, let's actually return the bolts to number 1 there. And over here we have got a whistle. We got the clone there. We got the rebirth. Let's set up the rebirth on this one. So there we go. So rebirth and clone business is on that second one, and then up there is the other one. Ah, that's cool. That's really nice. I'm glad they gave that freebie, so you immediately get to like your quickly growing like selection of abilities. You get to like get some use out of it. Jarak, me man.
Hey, Jarak.
Goodbye, Styx.
Yeah, right. I don't even know why I tried.
I feel like they weren't that surly in the previous game. But, on the other hand, they did end really badly at the end of Styx 2. So I guess it also checks out. Oh, there is a prompt.
Styx.
Good talk. Yep, we'll let that be. Okay, yes, I get it. The ability wheel. I did it. Oh my god, yes, I get it. I did it! Ooh, that's annoying. That feels not intended to have that ability wheel thing just stuck there like that, you know? Let's go up here and talk to Irving before we talk to Heladrin. This whole ship feels like a level, by the way, you know? There's a lot of, you know, level design just on this whole area. Oh, that's cute. Everybody's got little quarters here. There's conveniently, looks like there's enough quarters for everybody. I wonder which one's which's room. Based on all the junk in here and these throwing knives, I'm gonna guess this... Well, I don't know. I was gonna say this is Jarak's room, but actually there's a forging wheel here. That's probably... This is Jasper's room, I'm gonna guess. Alright. Never mind, there's only 2 rooms here. This is not a living space, so... Is Styx forced to just live without a room? Can't be afforded one. Drinking horn there. Could this be Heladrin's room? It's a short bed, though. Maybe this is Irving's room. That seems like a dwarf-length bed, you know? Well, I don't know. Yeah, that ability wheel, that seems like a bug. Like, it should have, like, disappeared by now. That's very... Oh, I see. The game wanted you to hit F2 to, like, test out that thing. Okay, never mind. Still feels a little aggressive that it wouldn't fade off on its own, but okay, I'm glad I figured it out. All good. All good. No worries. No worries. Oh, wow, this ship's design, by the way. Goes up here like this. Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah. Guess that map upgrade isn't so bad after all. So, where to next?
Not going anywhere yet. Let's just talk.
So what's the story behind the great dwarf pirate captain? Because there must be one.
Everyone has a story, no matter how boring it is.
You're saying your story is boring? No grand adventure? Nothing?
I guess. I was a disappointment to my family. I ran away on my wedding day. I found work on a human merchant ship. I got recruited by pirates. That's it.
Come on, you're just making it sound boring on purpose.
You're the storyteller, not me.
What? Wait, does he have some kind of weird in-story awareness that, like, he is having a story told about him? What the heck was that? That was a weird line.
Beautiful weather.
Sure. Right, so let's not interact with that yet. Because that feels like press this button to, like, move to the next mission. Which I wonder if we're going to get to select which one we go to. They listed so many places to go to get that quartz, you know? But let's talk to Heladrin first, see what follows out of that. This feels weird being able to run around all over the place, because, like, you know, very used to just skulking about like this. This feels most goblin-y, but, like, you know. Ooh, that animation running down the stairs, by the way, I kind of like that. They gave him a unique little running animation when he's going downstairs full speed. That's cute.
Hey, finally got around to grabbing that relic you mentioned.
So, how was it? Robbing the robbers. Still your favorite sport? Worth the hassle?
You'll love this. Those bastards had a necklace I sold ages ago. Forgot it even existed.
So, if robbing robbers is your thing, How about robbing the robbers, robbing the robber?
What?
Ha ha. It's not funny, Helliger. Doesn't even make sense. Try harder next time.
I'll work on my material then. Drop by if you're up for more relic hunting. Might have a lead.
Okay, so it's a little side quest to find these things. So, okay, so that was the turn in the tutorial we did. Okay. So, use. Why is there a use prompt? That's right, that's where the map is. We gotta go to the map next. But let's talk to Helliger.
Hey, Styx. Up for chasing a new shiny little relic?
Sure. Beats hearing your new jokes.
Really? I did work on my material, though. Tough crowd. Anyway, I've got something for you. Some dirty guards offered an ambassador's gold bust to a gang to earn their loyalty.
And what if that gang lost their gold bust? Might shake that loyalty a bit, huh?
Yeah, that's what I figured, too. It's stashed in their hideout near the wall market.
Wall
Time
market.
to remind them what loyalty really costs.
Right by Don Corneo's spot. Knowing the humor of this series, I wouldn't be shocked if they dropped... Well, I'd be a little shocked, because it's not an obvious reference, but if they dropped a Final Fantasy VII reference somewhere there with the wall market. Okay, so it really... Yeah, so the side quests you can get, at least from talking to your crew, I guess, they take you back to levels you've been to, so it sounds like we can go back to the wall after all.
Lady Carnage. Everything to your liking.
Please don't call me that. That part of my life is over.
And we're all thankful for it, believe me. Still, doesn't mean it was all bad.
Maybe, maybe not. It doesn't matter anymore.
Clearly.
By the way, I gotta call out again a little bit of the jank in this game. Her mouth has a weird, stretchy effect to it when she talks. It's a little bit of a Gary's Mod looking effect when she was talking there. I haven't noticed it with the other characters, and I didn't notice it in the actual cutscenes she showed up in, but just now that looked a little, not the worst thing in the world. So, moment of truth. Are we going to have a ton of options on where to go next? Oh my god! Another one of these elaborate maps. That's crazy. We do have choices. Wow. So, press the spacebar to choose your destination between unlocked wharves. You can switch environments with Q and E. Very good, very good. Oh, what the? No, I didn't need to pick. I didn't mean to pick something yet. I was supposed to still. Ugh. No, I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to come back here. God damn it. I was trying to get rid of the prompt there, to switch around with Q and E. Ah. Hold on, can I load a save? This is awkward. Sorry guys, but that actually annoyed me. I did not mean to do that. Alright, so we picked up this. Steal the ambassador's gold bust somewhere in the wall gang's den, not far from the market.
Lady Carnage. Everything to your liking.
Please don't call me that.
Yeah, we got
that
the
part
mission.
of my life is over.
And we're all thankful for it, believe me. Still, doesn't mean it was all bad.
Maybe, maybe not. It doesn't matter anymore.
Clearly.
Yeah, good. Yeah, she shakes her head like a Final Fantasy X character when she's emoting, and her mouth has Gary's Mod energy. That's all I feel like. Yeah, let's take two. So we activate the elaborate map. Good lord, this thing is sure something. Yeah, just want to get rid of that Cedria prompt there. Oh my god, wait, hold on. How did the map... Oof. Sure. I don't know how this map works, but it's impressive. So we got Turquoise Dawn, Infested Swamp, or the Akinosh Ruins. Couple of places to go to, huh? Right, and I guess that big blue glow signifies where quartz might be found. Yes, that quartz glow is not the same as these spots you can fast travel to. So, interesting. Well, this is a shockingly open game, actually. Yeah, like, you got options already on 3 different places to go to. You can tackle them in any order, apparently. Very fascinating. Ooh, Wall Market is really far away there. I'm partial to think we maybe explore a different area, but the side quest kind of does push us to go back here. Do a little bit of exploratoring down here, you know? So mayhaps we go back here? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go back to the wall. Too scared to go to a whole new area. Gonna go exploring. But yeah, very open-ended. Like, it is not like, here's the next level, and here's what you gotta do now in this level. Instead, you're like, here's 3 areas you gotta explore, and there's like goals in all 3 areas. So, fascinating stuff. Also, maybe a little bit of Sly Cooper energy. The Sly Cooper 2 and 3, all about those like open areas you're exploring, doing missions. Q to open the quartz compass. To sync with a quartz, aim towards one and hold. There's a quartz right down there. Did not mean to do that. What is up with the lighting here, you guys? Why is it so sunny all of a sudden? Rather it was daytime as we were exploring here, but what are you gonna do? There we go. Alright, let's get back here. This is where we dropped off. So, pull out that compass again. Now, what are those markers? Because that's not the quartz. There's one, the smuggler's goods. The gang mark fix in the gang's den. And no, that one is the Stonebreaker's fragment. All right. Well, I mean, again, we're kind of wrapping things up here, so I guess when I come back to this, I'll go after that one. But yeah, I do wonder what those are. Are those like balloon station markers? They must be, because that one's colored in. That is a balloon station I've activated. So this not only reveals quartz, it also reveals like nearby balloon stations for you. Very good, very good. So yeah, 3 whole quartzes to be found in one area. We don't even need to go to any of those new areas then. All right, very good, very good. But yeah. That went, ooh gosh, 2.5 hours. That went a little bit longer than I intended, but it seemed appropriate. So, yeah. This has been Styx, Blades of Greed. Quite a cute game so far, as I mentioned. It feels good to be back in the goblin saddle. Like, it is, I really like this kind of platform-focused stealth silliness. So, this is... It doesn't feel like it's crazy different from Shards of Darkness back in the day, but like it's been so many years since that came out that I am totally ready for more of the same action. You know, more of the same in this case is more of a very good thing. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this look at it. Again, this looks cool. I would heartily recommend this based on the first couple hours. Again, as mentioned, please do let me know if this was to your liking as a viewer of a stream, if you thought that this might be enjoyable for future content. And I will certainly consider returning to this on a stream, you know, based on if we get any feedback. Next Monday, I will try to stream Super Robot Wars again, because the mission I left off on last time was crazy with a capital K. So, any SRW fans, no worries. I will get back into that action as well. But this has been a little jaunty foray into goblin work that I enjoyed, and I would not mind coming back to. So, we'll see. We'll see how it works out. But anyway, whether you popped in to watch this stream live, or you popped in to watch the VOD on YouTube later, it is much appreciated that you dropped in, and I hope you enjoyed our Styxy shenanigans. So, I hope you guys have a nice rest of the evening, or morning, or day, whatever time of the 24-hour cycle you might be currently going through. And I hope you guys pop in for the next stream, which hopefully will be on Monday, which is when I usually try to stream. I never can make any promises because I'm not a professional, but hopefully will happen then, and hopefully you'll be there. But for now, have a good one, guys. Bye-bye!